Welcome to Healing from Within. My name is Keryn Rose and this is my podcast. I'm here to challenge you and your connection with yourself with questions like, are you firing on all cylinders? Do you feel the messages your physical body is sending you? Are you plugged into your intuition? How important are you to you? I'm here to share my view on the world and help you connect with your awesome and unique self, firing up your desire to start healing from within. Welcome to another episode of Healing from Within with me, your host, Keryn Rose. Today, I would like to share my thoughts on the connection, the energetic connection between self-care and self-love. I'm going to ask you a question. Knock, knock. Who's there? You. You who? When was the last time you answered your own call for some tender, loving care? Did you actually even hear you call yourself and simply ignore it? Did you even hear the call? Was life so busy or were you so disconnected from yourself? I often find myself sharing with the beautiful clients that I work with, find your happy place and visit often. In the busyness of the world that we can have today, to be able to shut your eyes and visit your happy place. For me, it's walking along the beach, particularly down at Cottesloe. That in that moment brings a smile to my entire body, and I love it. Now, look, you are such a unique part of this beautiful world. And for the world to benefit from your unique awesomeness, you need to take care of yourself. The only way to be here for everything that is important to you is for you to be the best you that you can be. And the only way to do that, I believe, is to put yourself first. Now, news alert here. You are the most important person in your life. And I truly believe if you put yourself at the top of your to-do list every single day, the rest will simply fall into place. Now, I was recently invited to write a chapter for a self-care guidebook, and the invitation took me by surprise. When I received it, my first thought was, well, what's the connection between the work I do as an energy healer and self-care? So I was sharing my thoughts with some friends, and they helped me realize that I had pigeonholed the actual work of energy healing. I believed that energy healing was an acknowledgement of a client's love for themselves. I now realized that the act of having an energy healing was an act of self-care. This, for me, was a powerful OMG moment. And suddenly, writing a chapter on energy healing for a self-care guidebook made sense to me. And I accepted the invitation with clarity and confidence and excitement. As Aristotle said, happiness depends on ourselves. Now, the Oxford Dictionary defines self-love as a regard for one's own well-being and happiness. And it defines self-care as the practice of taking an active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness, in particular during periods of stress. So there we have it, folk. The Oxford Dictionary absolutely backs up the idea that self-care is an act of self-love. So for you to show yourself how important you are to yourself requires you to take care of yourself. Now, whilst this might sound a little daunting, it's really very simple, and you've done it before, because I truly feel and love to describe it as a bit like child's play. When given the chance, children have the magical ability to do what makes them happy and what makes their little hearts sing. I don't believe they give any thought to how much they love themselves. They simply know what makes them happy and they love doing it. So given the little child that you once were still exists within you, maybe you might like to look at connecting with it. It might help you with this idea of self-care and self-love. When was the last time that you allowed yourself to do something that makes your heart sing? Have you, as you've lived your life, become so disconnected from yourself and your ability to do what makes you happy? Maybe the answers lie in reconnecting with that little kid within you. I'm really here to say, please give yourself permission to do what makes your heart sing. Now, if you're struggling, let me share 3 quick and easy self-care ideas. Self-care idea number 1. Please note, the small things in life can have such a big impact on you. When was the last time that you allowed yourself to do something that brings you joy? It might be stop to smell a rose. It might be walk along the beach. It might be simply to sit down and enjoy a cuppa. Consider these moments as refueling stations for your soul. As the beautiful saying goes, you simply can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, self-care idea number 2, quick and easy. Think of today as a blank canvas. Just imagine, upon waking, that you have access to every color imaginable, that you can choose any color you desire to draw your day on a canvas, on this big, massive white canvas. Conscious that each color you choose adds power, adds vitality, and infuses your day with the magic and energy of that color. Now, it is known that the first 17 seconds, I believe, upon waking, your brain is still in a brain wave state that really can optimize your thoughts for setting up a day that is going to flow with ease and grace. Maybe you want to see it as a successful day. But imagine waking up and being able to visualize your day in color, every color imaginable, and you draw it. It's a powerful thing. It really is. So that is easy care number 2. Easy care step number 3. Give yourself the space to enjoy being you. Give yourself permission. Allow yourself to enjoy chocolate at Easter. Allow yourself to play your favorite music in the car as loud as you want. Allow yourself to buy your favorite flowers. Even sit and enjoy a glass of your favorite wine at night. The only limitations that exist are those that you choose to place on yourself. This is all about allowing yourself to be you, knowing that those things that are important to you will fill you with so much vitality that those around you will be benefiting from you knowing you are the most important person in your life. No one knows you better than you. And when you are acknowledging the importance of you to yourself through these little acts of taking care of yourself, your light simply shines brighter in the world. And you are one very important part of the global community. When you're shining bright, your light is shining on everybody else that is in this global community around the world. When you smile, everybody else feels better. Everything is energy. And you indeed have the power to heal from within. So if you'd like to reach out, have a chat with me, I love chatting. Hey, that's why I've created a podcast. This is my space to share my thoughts. If you would like to connect, my details are in the show notes below. So, as I like to say, until we meet again, may your day be full of the magic that is you, wherever you may be. Everything in this world is energy, and that includes you. Remember, you are the most important person in your world, and you came into this life with all the tools you will ever need to support your healing from within. Let the healing begin.